chicken, little veggie rice, and maybe an almond croissant.
Are you ordering lunch? By the way, I'm so full from last night. You left, and we ordered, I think,
every dessert?
Every dessert. There were like 9 on the table. What's the most decadent dessert you've ever had?
A piece of batlewa.
Batlewa. I love batlewa.
You usually say baklava.
I love baklava, too.
We say batlewa.
I know.
Batlewa.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that, your boob shake.
So I have a patient. She had multiple surgeries. Cleft.
Whoa.
Palate.
Okay.
Lip. And then you have the cleft rhino.
Okay. Ooh, what the hell happened to that? By the way, great cleft lip repair.
I know.
That's really beautiful, good.
Yeah, so something happened to destroy the soft tissue of her nose.
I was born with a cleft lip and palate, and I have had more surgeries than I could ever remember. Growing up, it just wasn't easy for me at all. I remember getting my palate worked on when I was a little kid, and then they had to break the jaw and kind of move it back a little bit. Then they did the cheeks of my face. They put metal in there because I had a flat face. When I went back to school after having a surgery, I was bullied a lot. They would be afraid to come play with me. What happened to her? You know, she looks different, she looks scary. It made me a very shy kid. So at the age of 17, I was ready for my final surgery. After surgery, it was a disaster. It looks like somebody took a knife to my nose. So the teeth did get worse, and that kind of scarred me for the rest of my life. The biggest thing right now is the crease in my nose. Having people like staring at me directly in my face, it's just a training. And it makes me not want to go anywhere. It just makes me want to stay in my own little bubble.
Well, welcome.
Thank you.
Where do you guys live?
Yes.
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Nice.
But I'm from Massachusetts.
Where?
Brockton.
I know Brockton.
What were you doing there?
So, because my whole mom's side of the family, I was there every summer. We used to go to dig for clams. You take a big rock and you throw it. All these clams are pee. So we know that's where the clams are.
Are we believing that?
I don't know if it's pee.
Are you believing that?
We need to look at
A clam pees when you throw rocks.
What do you say? Do clams pee?
Do clams pee? Clams pee?
It's a lot. It goes.
You know what they're called? A piss clam. Wow. Things you never really wanted to know.
Yeah. So you had some great work.
Cleft palate and cleft lip? Wow.
Correct.
Really, really perfectly executed.
Lip was open with, right here, called the maxilla and the teeth. It was all the way open.
Right.
What about the palate?
It was open as well.
Yeah. A big opening and bone, too? Mm-hmm. A cleft lip is basically a genetic deformity. I have many patients that have already had cleft lip repairs, but sometimes what I'll do is revise the cleft lip or make the scar look a little bit more even. And then, of course, I'll do the noses.
I was in high school. I was about 17. They decided to do the nose.
In high schools, usually when cleft lip nasal patients have what's called the formal rhinoplasty, the big one. Mm-hmm.